Hello, Scorpio. How are you? What you been up to? Welcome to or welcome back to Marion K Tarot. This is your month ahead reading for the month of March for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and any placements that you may have. This month we are using the Lumina Tarot. We are also using the Connected and Free Oracle that goes with it, and it's very nice. So yeah, what have I got to tell you, Scorpio? Not much, to be honest. I'm feeling like tuning into your energy before the reading. I felt like it was like, right, let's just go on with things. You know, there was that kind of a feeling like this impatience, which isn't exactly unusual for you, Scorpio, you know. But it's like, right, let's just get things done. I want to do things and I want to do them now. So that was the energies of that. That's you. Then, you know, things will be moving shortly. It's the effect of Mars going direct in Cancer, which is trining your sun or any placements that you've got in Scorpio. So let's see. Let's pull an oracle card for you. What's happening? Okay. Scorpio, you've got the heart chakra card. It's funny because as I was shuffling these cards before I came on camera, I didn't look at any of them, and I felt like, you know what, Scorpio's going to get a chakra card. Well, all the chakras are represented, well, the main chakras in this deck. So, and I didn't get a sense as to what one was going to come out, but I just felt like, you know, this is Scorpio needs something done with her chakras. Now, your heart chakra, you probably know, you don't need me to tell you, you know, it's the seat of your emotions. But for me, this here in connection with you is, there feels as if you have been avoiding your heart recently, Scorpio. There has been like it feels like there's a disconnect between your heart and you. Now, I don't mean like what it feels like is it's not a deliberate disconnect, but it's something that has manifested. And it feels like when you are communicating, you are very much communicating from your throat chakra or from your solar plexus or your root chakra, even your sacral chakra, but it's as if you're bypassing your heart. And it's like, yes, you speak with passion because, you know, it's like you, because of the areas of life that you rule, yes, you speak with passion. But it's as if it's like, it's, for some of you, Scorpio, it's like you're talking in a way that's, just going to say it, right? So you're speaking about things as in a sexual perspective and not an emotional perspective, right? I mean, that doesn't mean to say that everybody's having like talking about sex, etc., right? I don't mean that, but what I mean like is, it's like whatever you are talking about and however you are behaving, you are devoid of feeling, okay, emotional feeling. It's as if you've just like basically switched off your heart. Now that could be because you have had it injured. You know, there's been something emotional went on and you've been really upset with something, and there is nothing more tragic in life than a broken-hearted Scorpio. I have seen it, I have witnessed it firsthand growing up, and it's one of the most tragic things to witness, and it's anybody in pain and heartache is an awful thing to witness. And you know, if it's somebody, especially if it's somebody you love and you just wish that you could take that pain away from them. But there's something particularly destitute about a broken-hearted Scorpio. I think it's because you always come across as so strong and so fierce. And when somebody, you know, but actually he's quite soft underneath all that bravado. So when you see somebody who you love, who is a Scorpio, in their heart, it's difficult. So Scorpio, this month, if this is you, if this is relatable to you, speak to some friends, you know, acknowledge the heart, and see where you can, see if there's some way that you can begin to heal. Okay, my loves? Right. So, that went quite deep, but he's a Scorpio, it's cool. I can go deep with yous. Right, get a wee second of a drink. Oh, the never-ending pain of my throat. Okay, you have some cards, please, for Scorpio for March 2025, please. Let's see. We have got the Eight of Swords. We have got Judgment. We have got the Five of Swords. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Knight of Swords. And we have got the Nine of Swords. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have got the Eight of Wands. Right, Scorpio. What the fuck? It's like, seriously, what is happening to you, my wee Scorpios? What is going on here? Right. Okay. What is my opening gambit? I mean, it's just been a bit bleak. That's the only word that is coming to mind, you know, looking at these cards. It has just been bleak. I mean, there you're showing up, you know, your modern day ruler, Judgment, with Pluto. I mean, Pluto moving into Aquarius. I mean, it's now going to be squaring your Sun and your Scorpio placements for the next 20 years. And squares and astrology, they are meant to agitate. But it's fine, Scorpio, because I'm right there with you, right? Being a Taurus sun, you know, I'm getting agitated just as much. Or Tauruses in general, not just me personally. It's not about me, Scorpio, you know, I know that. But it feels very much, you know, there's just like this kind of a, since perhaps that transit has begun, it's just been like, for fuck's sake, you know. And I apologise for the language, but if you know me, you know me. Interestingly enough, Cancer get the Hermit as well, so there might be a theme this month with water signs, you know, like having to really dig into that personal wisdom. Could also be that you've got a Virgo in your life and they're actually really supportive of you. Okay. It feels like this Eight of Swords, right? So it's, now what I love about the imagery this card is, first of all, the Eight of Swords is a card of Gemini. We've got a Nine of Swords as well, which is also a card of Gemini. We've got a Knight of Swords. I attribute that to the to Gemini. Okay, but there is a lot of mercurial energy going on here. You know, every card is related in some way other than Judgment back to the planet Mercury. Now, Mercury does go retrograde this month. I think, is it this month or is it the ending? Is it in April? Perhaps in April. And that's difficult for everybody, right? It just is. It's just difficult. But this wee mouse here, it's climbing up these swords. You know, it's not trapped. Usually the Eight of Swords is that trapping of that feeling of being trapped in your own mind and your own thoughts. And that could like talk about the heart chakra card as well, you know, because you're in your head too much, Scorpio. Right? It's like a self-imposed reluctance to get yourself out of a situation. I mean, do you know what, Scorpio? Maybe you're sitting there wallowing in a wee bit of self-pity. No, because let's be honest here, Scorpio. I mean, you can do that. I mean, you know, a Scorpio can wallow in self-pity like nothing else. You know, and maybe only matched or surpassed by Taurus, to be honest. But having a wee pity party with yourself. And it's a judgment, it's how you're judging yourself. Whatever is going on with you, Scorpio, whether it is the fact that you are coming to terms with the fact that you may have done something wrong, or you may have wronged someone else, or someone has wronged you. There's a couple of choices. You either do something about it, like actively pursue a conversation, or you let it go. You just let the situation go and you just reserve yourself to, you know what, it is what it is. And you take that on board and you think to yourself, well, if you're content with knowing that you have done everything you possibly can to rectify a situation, then you move on without any self-judgment. The thing with Pluto, and you know very well, Scorpio, is the incredible ability that Pluto has for self-excavation. Now maybe that is the theme that you're going to be having this month. It's the excavation of yourself. Now your traditional ruling planet Mars is now direct. Okay, as you're watching this, it's stationed direct. And it is slowly going to start moving forward again. Throughout the month of March, it's going to start moving forward. Slowly at first, but then building up speed. That, again, is an opportunity for excavation. You know, Mars highlights where we are perhaps not fulfilling our true potential. We're not fulfilling our true passions. But it feels very much with you, Scorpio, that this month is going to be all in your head. And you know, it could be that you have got into a thought loop and you're creating stories in your head about what's going to happen. You know, you've got these conflicts going on in your head, what's going to happen. Oh, well, this is the situation, and then you're taking the situation and you're building it up in your head and you're making this nightmarish situation or this nightmarish conclusion when actually you don't know what's going to happen because you've not done anything about it. You've not said anything, you've not attempted to say anything, you know, but you think or you believe in your head that what you're thinking is the reality of the situation, and it's not necessarily the reality. Has there been a deception for some of you? Yeah, I would absolutely say that there was. Are you going to receive messages of deception? I think so. You know, is it going to be around the eclipse season? Because we're heading into the eclipse season. It feels like it. It feels like there's something going to come up round about the eclipse season, and it's going to help you. Now, is it going to be a revelation? Probably. It's probably going to make revelations to what you already think is happening. And I'm going to say this, Scorpio, okay? I'm going to say that it could very well be a realisation that you were wrong about something. I know, Scorpio, imagine me saying that. But for some of you, it feels like, you know, you're going to be proven wrong. And in actual fact, you will welcome that. You will welcome being proven wrong. And it's weird, you know, there's this weird energy, but it's essentially all in your head, this excavation that Pluto is doing right now through your life. It's just really highlighting the fact that for the longest time, you've felt like you're working towards something and you've had a goal in mind, but actually you've just been drifting. So, this month, when you get stuck in your head, go and do something else, okay? Take actions. Don't just sit and think. Take action and go and get what you want, Scorpio, okay? Have a lovely month, and I will see you next time. Oh, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the details are in the description box. Okay, doke. Bye.